Which brand makes the best down jacket? If you're new to my channel, I make this video series every single year where I ask you guys on my Instagram, what is your favorite down jacket? I tallied up all your responses and it came up with the top 4 most popular down jackets according to you guys. Instead of paying rent this month, I spent $2,500 buying down jackets to make this video. I'm gonna be rating each jacket based on its functionality, its fit, its warmth, and overall value. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tally up all the scores and give you guys what I think is the best down jacket on the market today. So keep watching. Start off with the 4th most popular down jacket according to you guys, and that is the North Face Himalayan. This jacket retails for only $380, making this the 2nd cheapest jacket featured in this video. Let's see if this jacket's any good. Start off with the material. The shell is made from 100% recycled nylon, and the lining is made from 100% polyester. This jacket is filled with 75% down and 25% feather. The fill power is 550. The jacket weighs in 1,028 grams, making this the 2nd heaviest jacket featured in this video. Let's talk about the features of the North Face Himalayan. This jacket is rated to be windproof and water repellent with a DWR coating, but it is not waterproof. The North Face jacket has a total of 2 zip pockets at the belly that are lined with fleece. I'm not a big fan of the design of these pockets because it's not ergonomical. It's annoying to zip and unzip these pockets because of these flaps, and if you want to rest your hands in your pockets, it's not comfortable because you have to angle your hands instead of a more natural resting position. On the inside, it is lined with 100% nylon. There's only 1 interior pocket total on the left side. I wish there's another pocket on the right side, maybe a fishnet pocket for your gloves. North Face uses YKK Vis-On zippers. It does have 2-way zip. Instead of snap buttons like most jackets, the Himalayan uses Velcro. Velcro is a lot cheaper than using buttons, but it does the job just fine, and it's also a lot faster than buttons. The sleeve openings are adjustable through Velcro. I'm very upset that there's no knit cuffs. Moving up, the hood is large and packed with insulation to keep your head warm. It's not a snorkel style hood, but the brim is just long enough to shield you. Now time to give this jacket a rating. For the functionality, I'll give it an 8. So how does the Himalayan jacket fit? Starting off with some measurements, shoulder to shoulder measures to 20 inches, chest measures 24 inches, sleeve lengths are 26 inches, and the length is 27 inches. This is how the North Face Himalayan jacket looks on me. This is in a size medium and it fits big, so I recommend going down a size. This is designed to be a mountaineering jacket, so it has a boxy and oversized fit. This is not the most stylish jacket because it prioritizes warmth over fit. With its 20-inch shoulder width and 24-inch chest width, this is by far the widest fitting out of all jackets featured in this video. The 26-inch sleeve length goes a little past the wrist. The 27-inch length is the perfect length to keep my buns toasted. Here's how the jacket looks zipped up all the way with the hood on. The hood is very well insulated just like the rest of the jacket, so it fits snug against my head. The brim is the perfect length that shields your face from the snow, rain, and wind, but doesn't alter your field of view. Now time to give this jacket a rating. For the fit, I'll give it a 6. Now let's talk about the warmth of the North Face Himalayan. The jacket is filled with 75% down and 25% feather with a fill power of 550. The jacket is heavy, weighing in at 1,028 grams. Even though this jacket is keeping me warm and it's below freezing temperature, I think North Face could have designed this jacket more efficiently. The low 550 fill power is making this jacket look way more bulky than it should be. Using higher fill power means using less down, making the jacket look slimmer and making it look less like a fat blob. The hood is very well insulated, but the lack of collar is making a big difference in keeping my neck warm. The waist can be adjusted as well, which is a plus. The pockets in front are huge and can store a lot of items, but it's not the best ergonomically because if you want to put your hands in there, you gotta angle it a certain way, and the pocket flaps are chafing your wrists. Another thing that I don't like about this jacket is the lack of knitted storm cuffs. Storm cuff does a better job at blocking wind from blowing up your sleeves, especially for people with slimmer wrists. Other than that, the Himalayan will keep your body warm and below freezing temperatures. Now time to give this jacket a rating. For the warmth, I'll give it an 8. For the overall value, I'll give it an 8. That brings the total score for the North Face Himalayan jacket 30 out of 40. The 3rd most popular down jacket according to you guys, and that is the Woolrich Sierra Supreme Down. I've heard so many great things about how high quality Woolrich jackets are, so I'm very excited to try this brand out. This jacket retails for $790, making it the 2nd most expensive jacket featured in this video. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Start off with the material. The shell is made from 86% polyamide and 14% elastane. The lining is made from 100% polyamide. This jacket is filled with 90% duck down and 10% feather. It has a fill power of 750. It weighs in at only 897 grams, making this the 2nd lightest jacket featured in this video. Now let's talk about the features of this jacket. The Woolrich is both water and wind resistant. One of the most unique designs that I've never seen from any other jacket brands is the placement of these front pockets. It looks like there's only 2
2 front pockets, but in reality there are 4. There are 2 zip pockets to store your items, and right on top there are 2 extra button pockets lined with fleece for your hands.
This not only helps the jacket maintain a slim silhouette, but also keeps it lightweight.
On the inside, it is lined with 100% polyamide. There are 2 large elastic pockets on both the right and left side, perfect to store big items like your gloves. Woolrich uses SAB zippers. SAB is cheaper than YKK, but these are still quality zippers. There's 2-way zip.
I wish they had long pull tabs in the zipper so it makes it easier to zip with bulky winter gloves.
At the top of the sleeve, you see the signature Woolrich patch in black. The sleeve uses elastic cuffs. As someone with smaller wrists, I prefer knit cuffs because it's more comfortable and has tighter fit. Moving up, another cool design is the storm flap folds over to cover the zipper and acts like a chin guard. This way the zipper doesn't rub against your face. The collar is a nice touch to keep your neck warm, and the hood is the ideal size to keep you warm and dry without looking too big. How do you give this jacket a rating? For the functionality, I'll give it a 9.
So how does the Woolrich Sierra fit?
Starting off with some measurements, shoulder to shoulder measures to 19 inches, chest measures to 23 inches, sleeve lengths are 26 inches, and the length is 26.5 inches. This is how the Woolrich Sierra looks on me. This is a size medium, and I recommend going true to size. First impression, considering that this is a Parka jacket that can handle temperatures as low as -20 Celsius, I'm very impressed by how relatively slim this jacket is. Woolrich did a great job with designing the fit of this jacket. With its 19-inch shoulder width and 23-inch chest width, this fits my 38-inch chest very well. I can still layer a sweater underneath if I wanted to. The 26-inch sleeve length goes a little bit past the wrist. The 26.5 length is the shortest out of all jackets featured in this video, but it's just long enough to keep my buns toasty. Here's how the jacket looks zipped up all the way with the hood on. The hood is very well insulated, just like the rest of the jacket, so it fits snug against my head. The brim is the perfect length that shields your face from the snow, rain, and wind, but doesn't alter your field of view. So what would I rate the fit? I'll give it a solid 9.
Now let's talk about the warmth of the Woolrich Sierra. The jacket is filled with 90% down and 10% feather with a fill power of 750. The most impressive thing about this jacket is its weight to warmth ratio. Weighing in at only 897 grams, this jacket can handle temperatures as low as -20 degrees Celsius or -4 degrees Fahrenheit. The length of this jacket is perfect. It's just long enough to cover my butt. And the hood is very well insulated. Pair that up with the collar, it does a great job at retaining heat for your head and neck. The jacket comes with adjustments for your hood and waist for a more snug fit to block out as much wind as possible based on your body shape. The only thing I wish this jacket has is knitted storm cuffs like Canada Goose because it does a better job at blocking out wind, especially for people with slimmer wrists. But other than that, the Woolrich Sierra down jacket is a very well made jacket that does a great job at keeping you warm.
Now time to give this jacket a rating. For the warmth, I'll give it a 9. For the overall value, $800 is pricey, so I have to give it a 7. That brings the total score for the Woolrich Sierra jacket, 34 out of 40. This makes it the highest rated jacket so far. Let's see if the next one can top this.
The second most popular down jacket according to you guys, and that is the Canada Goose Macmillan. This jacket retails for $1,250, making it by far the most expensive down jacket featured in this video. Is this insanely high price tag worth it? Let's find out.
Start off with material. The shell is made from 84% polyester and 16% cotton. The lining is made from 100% polyamide.
This jacket is filled with 80% duck down and 20% feather. It has a fill power of 625. On a scale of 1 to 5 on its thermal experience index, this jacket is rated as a 3, which means it can handle temperatures as low as -10 Celsius or -20 Fahrenheit.
The Canada Goose weighs in at 1,239 grams, making this the heaviest jacket featured in this video.
Now let's talk about the features of this jacket. The Canada Goose Macmillan jacket is not windproof, but it is water repellent.
It has a total of 3 zip pockets, 2 zip pockets at the belly that are both lined with fleece to keep your hands nice and toasty. On the inside, there are 2 big fishnet pouches and 1 vertical zip pocket, so there is plenty of storage space in this jacket. Canada Goose has high quality YKK Vislon zippers that are great for harsh winter conditions. Last winter, I sprayed myself with the hose to test out the Vislon zipper. I was impressed. Water didn't seep through the jacket and I stayed dry. It has 2-way zip plus a very long pull tab so you can easily zip even with thick gloves on. There's a storm flap both over and underneath the 2-way zip. At the top of the left sleeve, you see the signature Canada Goose Expedition patch. It has knit cuffs made from Cordura fabric for abrasion resistance. Moving up, there's a chin guard made from tricot fabric for extra softness and comfort.
Canada Goose doesn't play around when it comes to extreme weather. That's why they make their hoods so massive. The snorkel hood will cover well past your face. So torrential rain, blizzard, you name it, this hood has got you covered. Literally.
How to give this jacket a rating? For the functionality, I'll give it a perfect score of 10.
So how does a Macmillan jacket fit?
Starting off with some measurements, shoulder to shoulder measures to 17 inches, chest measures 22 inches, sleeve lengths are 27 inches, and the length is 28.5 inches. Here's how the jacket looks on me. This is a size medium and it fits slim. I'll recommend going up a size if you want to layer something underneath. First impression, this jacket is very comfortable. The polyester and cotton blend feels softer compared to 100% nylon shells. The polyamide lining on the interior feels very smooth against my skin. With a 17-inch shoulder width and 22-inch chest opening, this is the slimmest fitting jacket featured in this video. Even though it's slim, it doesn't feel overly tight against my 38-inch chest. Lengthwise at 28.5 inches, this jacket has a drop tail design so it provides full butt coverage to keep my buns toasty. The sleeves are very long. At 27-inch sleeve length, it goes well past my wrist, but when you pair them up with gloves, this is the perfect length for maximum warmth. Here's how the jacket looks zipped up all the way. The snorkel hood gives off a rugged military look that's usually associated with expedition jackets. I think it's a bit of an overkill since the Macmillan is meant to be worn in an urban environment, but this hood will give you more than enough facial protection from wind, snow, and rain. Time to give this jacket a rating. For the fit, I'll give it an 8.
Now let's talk about the warmth of the Canada Goose Macmillan. This jacket is made from 80% duck down and 20% feather. It has a fill power of 625. Considering the name of the brand is Canada Goose, but they use duck down instead of goose down makes no sense. Goose down is lighter, higher quality, and keeps you way warmer. But nonetheless, the Macmillan jacket is keeping you warm and below freezing temperatures, even with just a t-shirt underneath. It's not an extremely warm jacket like the Croft and Puffer or the Expedition, but I think this jacket is perfect if you're a commuter, especially if you're outside waiting for the bus every day. But definitely not the jacket to take with you if you're planning to backpack in the mountains. I feel like the snorkel hood on this jacket is a bit of an overkill because it's designed for more of an urban environment, so 99% of the time you don't even need that much coverage. This jacket is rated to handle temperatures as low as -10 Celsius. I feel very comfortable and warm. Overall, it's a great winter jacket, especially if you live in Canada or northeastern US.
Time to give this jacket a rating. For the warmth, I'll give it a 9. For the overall value, $12.50 is an extremely steep price for a jacket, so I have to give it a 6. That brings the total score for the Canada Goose Macmillan 33 out of 40.
And the number 1 most popular down jacket according to you guys, and that is, drumroll please, the Uniqlo seamless down parka. Uniqlo has grown into a global powerhouse and has become one of the most popular and beloved brands in the world. They're known for high quality yet affordable clothing. Their down jacket retails for only $160, making this by far the cheapest jacket featured in this video. For this low price, let's see if this jacket is any good.
Start off with the material. The shell is made from 100% polyester, so it's not as durable or breathable as nylon, but at this price point, you can't expect much. The lining is made from 100% nylon.
This jacket is filled with 90% duck down and 10% feather. It has a fill power of 700.
The seamless down parka weighs in at 828 grams, making this the lightest jacket featured in this video.
Now let's talk about the features of this jacket. The Uniqlo seamless down jacket is both windproof and water repellent. What makes this jacket special is that it is completely seamless, meaning this jacket looks more sleek compared to your average seam jacket. Seamless jackets are known to be less restrictive and more comfortable against your body.
The jacket has a total of 4 pockets, 2 zip pockets at the belly that are both lined with a thin layer of fleece for added warmth. On the inside of the jacket, there's a small pouch on the right side and a vertical pocket that is secured through a snap button on the left side. These buttons are made of plastic and it feels very cheap. Uniqlo uses YKK zippers, but I'm sad that there is no two-way zip. Also disappointed there's no pull tab attached to the zipper to make it easier to zip with thick gloves on. At the sleeves, it has an elastic cuff to keep wind from blowing up your arm. Moving up, there's a stand-up collar to keep your neck cozy. There is no chin guard. This hood has the shortest brim out of all down jackets featured in this video. It's a very basic and standard hood to finish off this very minimalistic aesthetic of this jacket. Time to give this jacket a rating. For the functionality, I'll give it a 7.
So how does a Uniqlo seamless down parka fit?
Starting off with some measurements, shoulder to shoulder measures to 18 inches, chest measures 23.5 inches, sleeve lengths are 26 inches, and the length is 27.5 inches. Here's how the Uniqlo jacket fits on me. This is a size medium and I recommend going true to size. First impression, since this is a seamless jacket, it looks less puffy compared to your average non-seamless parka jacket.
Uniqlo designed this jacket to look slimmer than your average parka jacket to stay on brand with its minimalistic look.
With its 18-inch shoulder width and 23.5-inch chest width, This fits my 38-inch chest very well. I can still layer a sweater underneath if I wanted to. The 26-inch sleeve length goes a little past my wrist. The elastic storm cuffs add extra warmth and comfort. The 27.5-inch length is the perfect length to get full butt coverage. Here's how the jacket looks zipped up all the way with the hood on. This jacket has the shortest brim out of all jackets featured in this video. It's not the best jacket to wear when there's heavy snow or rain outside. So what would I rate the fit? I'll give it an 8.
Now let's talk about the warmth of the Uniqlo seamless down parka. This jacket is made with 90% duck down and 10% feather. It has a fill power of 750, which is impressive for a jacket that's under $200. Weighing in at 820 grams, this is the lightest jacket featured in this video. The weight to warmth ratio is impressive, but it's definitely not the warmest jacket out there. You definitely need to layer something underneath, especially for this negative 20 degrees Celsius Canadian winters. It's also not made of the highest quality materials, but this down jacket has everything that you want from a basic down jacket, and that is storm cuffs, fleece lined pockets, and adjustable hood and waist. The seamless design is made to trap heat more efficiently, but honestly I don't really notice that much of a difference. Overall, the Uniqlo seamless down jacket is a thoughtfully designed down jacket, but you definitely need to layer something underneath, especially for those harsh winters.
Time to give this jacket a rating. For the warmth, I'll give it a 7. For the overall value, I'll give it a 9. That brings a total score for the Uniqlo seamless down parka, 31 out of 40.
Now the moment that you've all been waiting for, the winner of the best down jacket goes to Woolrich with a final score of 34 out of 40. The Sarah down jacket is a very well made jacket with its dual front pocket design. What impressed me the most is its weight to warmth ratio. It's the second lightest jacket featured in this video, but provides the same warmth as the Canada Goose, but without making you look like a fat blob. Canada Goose Macmillan is a very close second with a final score of 33 out of 40. If it wasn't for the price, then the Macmillan jacket would be my favorite, as it provides so much functionality and warmth that makes it such a solid winter jacket.
Here are the jackets ranked from warmest to least warmest. And here are the final ratings of all 4 down jackets, with Woolrich at the top and North Face at the bottom. Let me know in the comments if you agree with these scores or not.
If you're looking for more useful down jacket videos like this one, then click right here or right here to see if these down jackets are better for you, and I'll see you there.